he goes in, he's wearing all of this like crazy railroad gear, and he's getting ready to go work on the railroad. But what they actually do is that they all sit down for a computer out in the railroad and they test apps. Okay, so there's a bunch of guys doing this. Then one day, the mustache twirling boss comes in. He goes like, "Well, boys, let me introduce you to your new coworker," and it's like a machine. Okay, and the machine is just testing all the apps at the same time. It's super super fast, and then all the guys are looking at it like, "Oh my god, we're gonna be crushed by this machine, and we're all gonna lose our job working on the railroad testing apps." But then John Henry comes out and he's like, "I'll take on the machine. I can out test the machine. I can out test anybody." And so they go on a test off, right? They keep testing each other. And the machine is able to finish so many tests, but he keeps getting stuff wrong. Because there's just things that the machine can't see. But John Henry, right? He's got two pairs of eyes, and he's really fast at testing. So he's like staring, and he's solving all of these problems or whatever. And while they're competing against each other, and then like the machine's racking up a lot of successes, but also a lot of errors. John Henry's got less successes, but no errors. All of a sudden, aliens attack, right? And they're attacked with a bunch of bugs. And now, at that point, right? The John Henry gets up and is like, "Machine, we'll settle our score, but now we got to team
We
up."
work together.
And then they
Yeah,
work
yeah, yeah.
together, and then the machine's like solving all the problems, and John Henry's like, "No, that one's a problem," and then he's like, "No, it's overlapping." And then he'll sign in with an account or something like that, and he solves these problems. They're getting all of the bugs solved together, and they're just piling up the successes so fast, and there are no errors at all. Right? And at the end, the boss man is crying tears, and all of the people who work in there, they're crying physical tears. They're like, "Wow, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen." And then
Mhm.
the machine, he goes like, "I thought I was the perfect solution to this problem, but I didn't know that every machine needs a human." And then John Henry goes like, "Same to you, Clanker," or whatever, right? And then you
Uh-huh.
see runhuman.com. Every AI needs a human.